What's up, everybody? This is Gunter Severloh. Today I'm going to show you my recent build of a new gaming computer that I spent about a week and a half building. Of course, it's got a full-time job on top of it, so let's get closer look. Looking at the front panel here, we have a SATA port, two USB ports, two 2.0 ports. We got a jack for our mic, jack for a headset, a couple knobs for fan speed, and some emblems. And front of the computer here, we've got a CD-ROM drive. It's kind of hard to see, I know. And then we have some LED lights. The top of the case has this unique feature. Kind of looks like a dragon's back, or reptile's back anyways. But this little switch here, what it does is it pops up the back, and there's a big 230mm fan that sits on the top here that acts like an exhaust and pushes all the hot air out of the top. Well, at least not all of it, but some of it. So, going to the left side of the case, we have some vents at the top there, which you can see here, and we've got a big vent on the side, which is actually another 230mm fan. I'm going to turn this case around a minute and put it on its back, so I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. I turn this case around, put it on its back. Let's take a look at the inside of this. I'm going to take the top panel cover off. I already took the knobs off that are holding it on. And basically, you just lift it up a little bit and pull it off to the side. I got to be careful of this fan that's in the front here. Can already feel the air coming off it. Wow. Cold air. So you got a big 230mm fan on the side here. And here's what we got. So we got a 230mm fan in the front that blows the air in. I got some a lot of trays for SSDs and hard drives, and some other things for stuff like CD-ROM. This PSU here is a EVGA Supernova. Get a better view here. This is a 1000-watt modular PSU. This is your power supply for those who don't know what a PSU is. And turning on a little light here. The back of the, if I can see it, has all sorts of plugs. Each wire has a specific spot that they go to, and it hooks up in various areas. Now the motherboard is a EVGA Z270 FTWK. I don't know if that means anything to anybody, but for those who know motherboards and stuff, I'm sure you might know. Anyways, right here we're looking at the graphics card. This is a EVGA, also another EVGA GeForce GTX 1080, as you can see on the label there. On the side of it, this thing looks pretty cool. This is a big card. I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm kind of holding a video camera, as you can tell. I normally don't do this stuff. I'm all about in-game stuff. But this thing has two fans on the side. They're not running right now. They only run once you get in game and the card starts to heat up. But the card, as you can see, has some backlighting to it. That's pretty badass. And here we have a blue cord for a 3.0 USB that hooks up to, that runs the front of the case. Let's take a look at our hard drives. Here I have a WD, it's a 1 terabyte terabyte hard drive, and this I use for storage and backup. Then I have 2 SSDs also from a WD, which is the brand or the company that they come from, and they're both 500 gigabyte SSDs. One SSD I have my operating system on it, which is now Windows 10 64-bit, and the other SSD has all my games on it. Did that for performance. And let's take a look at some other stuff here. Now this fan is what they call a Cryorg cooler tower. This is my heat sink. If you can kind of look at it, big ass tower. And this sits on the CPU. And here we have a 230 millimeter fan at the top. We've got a 140 millimeter fan at the back, and we have a fan that sits on this large heat sink. Now down below here we have 4 sticks of G-Skill RAM, and each stick is 8 gigabytes, which makes a total of 32 gigabytes of RAM. Each speed of the RAM is 3600, and that's the frequency or the speed of the RAM. And of course we have hopefully that wasn't too much light, but here we have 28, and that's the temperature of the case currently. Of course I got the top off and it's kind of cool out, so perfect temperatures for gaming. And this thing's badass. And in the back here we have my DVD-ROM, CD-ROM, and the CPU in this is a Intel Core i7-700K by Kaby Lake. It's a quad core. Right now I haven't overclocked it or anything. It's still sitting at 4.2, and that's basically it, guys. The reason why I built a new computer is because it was possible for me to edit videos, and I was sitting with a dual core for a few years, and then before that it was a single core, so I went from Windows XP to Windows 7 to finally Windows 10 with this. And I spent about $1,800 if not more on putting this thing together. It took me about a week and a half because I had some things going on too at the same time, and I basically just took a month off from editing videos and stuff like that. So, well, I hope you enjoyed that. That's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.